30 years after the Beijing Declaration, African women leaders, policymakers and changemakers gathered in Kampala to reflect, to strategize, and to reignite the bold vision for gender equality and leadership.
It's a pleasure to be here because Akina Mama is an institution that values the work of the women that were there before us, but still welcomes us that are moving in the footsteps that have been laid in front of us.
When we speak about the Beijing spirit, I wasn't there. But when I hear the stories, I see myself in most of the women here 30 years ago. The fire, the passion. Like me, if I'm not on the street, I must be somewhere calling out someone.
Something that I noted when I walked into the room was the community, the solidarity and the sisterhood that was shared among the generation that was Beijing+30. Whether they've seen each other in 10 years, in 20 years, the highs, the hellos, the warmth, the mentorship across nations.
I have lived with HIV for the last 26 years. Along the way, I lost my husband. Today, I'm disabled. I've not let all those issues to define. Akina Mama Afrika picked on me to go to the Woolly evening when I was about 50 years.
So the story that we tell has to shape a certain narrative, because right now it is a contestation of narratives that we are under.
And as we move in these footsteps, we are also renewed with so much hope of what lies ahead. But we also know that there's a lot of struggles that we have to carry on.
We have to understand that Beijing happened because there was a vacuum that allowed that to happen. Most of the women in this room fought for where we are today. They fought, and when I say fight, I mean almost literally. You had to speak loudly, you had to be on the streets, you had to be assertive and demanding.
We have stood on your shoulders. That word was used, and it is the most appropriate term I've heard all day. Let us meet the backlash, not with despair, but with bigger coalitions, bolder ideas, and deeper care. AMwA, may the next 40 years be even more transformative. To all the incredible, valiant women in the room, and young women, and even some girls, the future we seek is not far. It is already in this room, alive in your work and beating in our shared resolve. Together we move forward, together we win.
Beijing+30, the journey continues, led by women of vision, courage, and power.